Hello learners, myself S. Nagarajan, Assistant Professor of Physics, Thandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. In this presentation, I am going to discuss the topic thermal conductivity of bad conductor, least disk method. Here, the least disk apparatus is shown in this figure. It consists of a least disk C, a bad conductor D, and a steam chamber A, and two thermometers T1 and T2 are inserted on the steam chamber and the least disk to note down the temperature. Usually the least disk, steam chamber and the bad conductor all are having same area of cross section, circular, usually circular disk, and the apparatus is hanged in a stand using a string, right. Now least disk, it consists of a metallic disk of radius r and thickness h suspended by strings from a stand. The bad conductor is taken in a circular disk of same diameter as of least disk. On the top of the bad conductor, a cylindrical hollow steam chamber of having same diameter of least disk is placed. Thermometers inserted in the holes of steam chamber and the least disk are used to record the temperatures. Once the steam is passed into the steam chamber, uh, the thermometers T1 and T2 show different temperatures. We can heat the least disk through steam till the steady state is reached. That is, the temperatures shown by the thermometer T1 and T2, such that theta 1 and theta 2 values are not changing with respect to time. The radius of circular disc is calculated by vernier caliper. Again, the thickness of the bad conductor and the thickness of the metal disc are calculated using screw gauge. Now the theory part is, once you started passing steam into a circular disc through a bad conductor, the bad conductor will conduct a heat. Now the amount of heat conducted through the bad conductor per second is given by the expression Q is equal to K times A times theta 1 minus theta 2 by D. Now we chosen the bad conductor such a way its thickness is very minimum, and it should have a area of cross section, that is the radius, the diameter of the bad conductor should be exactly the diameter of the least disk. At steady state temperature, the heat conducted through the bad conductor per second is equal to the heat lost by radiation by the circular disc per second at its bottom surface and curved surface area. Now the amount of heat lost by the disc per second is calculated by Q is equal to mass into specific capacity into rate of cooling, MSR. Now under the steady state condition, that is the left hand side, this expression K pi r square to theta 1 minus theta 2 by D is equal to MSR. The left hand side is heat conducted by the bad conductor, right hand side the heat lost by the least disk. Okay. Now equating the expression, we can find the thermal conductivity of bad conductor K is equal to MSRD divided by pi r square into theta 1 minus theta 2. Theta 1 is the steady state temperature of the steam chamber. Theta 2, it is the steady state temperature of the least disk or radius of the circular disk or radius of the bad conductor. Both are same. M, mass of the least disk. S, specific capacity of the disk, or the rate of cooling, and D, the thickness of the bad conductor. In all this, now how you find the rate of cooling? To determine the rate of cooling, we do the following. After the steady state temperature is reached, now we remove the bad conductor and we keep the steam chamber and disc are in contact. Once it is contacted, the least disk temperature now it rises, that is the thermometer T2 shows a temperature higher than the T2, the steady state temperature. Now allow them to rise the temperature, for example theta 2 plus 10 degrees Celsius it has to rise. Now remove the steam chamber. Only in the apparatus now we have a least disk with the inserted thermometer theta T2, okay, and showing some temperature greater than theta 2 plus 10 degrees Celsius, right. Now you allow them to cool. Now the disk is only now cooling. Now you record temperature of the least disk for every 30 seconds and tabulate the readings. Now you draw a graph between temperature of the least disk and time of cooling, time taken to cool. Now if you plot the values in the graph, you will see this graph like a curve, you can follow. Okay, you can get a curve like this. Now what from the graph we need to find a d theta by dt, that is the rate of cooling of a least disk at the point B. Okay, at the steady state temperature theta 2, right? So you just add in the y-axis, you know the theta 2 steady state temperature of the least disk. At that point you find the slope, that is slope is AB by BC, that will give you d theta by dt. From this graph we can find the rate of cooling of least disk with respect to time at the steady state temperature theta 2, right? Now what are the cases heat lost by the disk? Now the case 1, when steam chamber, bad conductor and disk are all in contact, heat radiation takes place only from the bottom of the surface and curved surface area of the slab. Now the total area of heat radiation exposed is bottom area pi r square and 2 pi r h, the CSA of the least disk. So you can simply write equal to pi r into r plus 2h. Now case 2, when steam chamber and bad conductor are removed and disk is allowed to cool freely. Okay. Now heat radiation take place from the bottom surface and top surface of the least disk, also along the curved surface area of the circular disk, that is least disk. Now the total area exposed is 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Commonly we can write pi r into 2r plus 2h. Now you know that the rate of cooling is directly proportional to the surface area exposed. So what we are doing is rate of cooling is R divided by d theta by dt, which we found at the steady state temperature theta 2, should be equal to pi r into r plus 2h by pi r into 2r plus 2h. From this we can find the expression for r, and we substitute that in the previous equation for k, and we can get thermal conductivity of bad conductor k is equal to m s d into theta d theta by dt at theta 2 and r plus 2h divided by pi r square theta 1 minus theta 2 times 2r plus 2h. The unit of thermal conductivity of bad conductor is expressed in watt per meter per Kelvin. This is the expression to find the bad conductor of um, material in the form of circular disc by least disk method. Now in this expression, K thermal conductivity of bad conductor, M mass of the least disk or circular disc, S stands for specific capacity of the circular disc, D thickness of the bad conductor, and R radius of the circular disc, H height of the circular disc, theta 1 the steady state temperature of the steam chamber, theta 2 steady state temperature of the circular disc, and d theta by dt is the rate of cooling at the steady state temperature theta 2 of the circular disc. Thank you for watching.